Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the last lessons we learned about inputs, if statements and loops. Today we will be making a game including all of those. Now it's also going to be a password protected thing, so let's first start by defining a password. With a variable we'll make a password. I put password at 123, you can put whichever other password you want. Last lesson we learned about making a infinite loop, but now I'll teach you a different loop. So first we'll define a while loop, and then we'll put true. It doesn't have to mean that anything's true, it just has to mean that as long as the project is running, it'll do something. So over here we are going to tell it to continue making, to ask for the password forever until you get the correct password, which is the next line of code. This will be an if statement. Okay, so here if password yes no equals password. So now that means that this variable password yes no is the same as the password variable that we defined at the beginning. It should continue doing something else. So now let's define a variable called a to show about the first number. So now the computer will ask you for the first number, and then to continue we'll also make a second number, which will be the variable b, like this. Now let's also put an operator to show that which operator we want to use, which mathematical operator we want to use. So operator equals addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. This means that this will be that here you have to give in if you are going to do addition, subtraction, multiplication or division. Now let's make another if statement. If the operator equals addition, then it will do something else. In this case, it'll print the answer of a plus b. So here you can see that I added an int over here, which is a different way of saying integer. As you see at a and b over here, we put it in strings, telling that this number is a string. So suppose we did it without the int of here, then if we gave 1 and 1 for a and b, it would say 11 because it would concatenate the strings. But here, because we are telling it that it's an integer, it will add them like numbers. So it would give 2 if we take 1 and 1. So we have to do this for addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So now let's make an elif statement for subtraction. Here elif, it's subtraction, it's mostly the same, just with a minus. So here, and now for multiplication we'll have to do the same again with the multiplication symbol now. So let's again an elif operator here, right, this indent. So now same here, like this. Now the same for division. So good. Now we have our calculator code. Now let's run it and see how it works. First it'll ask you what is the password. Suppose we enter the wrong password, like password at 123 with no capitals. It'll again ask you what is the password. Now if you enter the correct one, it'll tell you to give in the first number. Let's say 45. And now the second number we can take 9. And division, we can of course do it however we want, so we can take a different number at the first and second, but it will always work. And then division is telling that it is 5.0, the answer, which is correct. Then it'll ask you if you want to use it once more to give in the password again. Bye, see you next video. Next video we will be learning about a module and what a module is. It would really encourage me if you would like, share and subscribe. See you next video.